I did want to write books, or rather I wanted to write poems when I was a little girl, because I got given a big fat book of poems when I was 5, and that was my ambition, to be a poet. But I did change my mind lots of times in between then and now, and I wanted to be an actress, I wanted to be a teacher at one stage, and I've done a bit of both of those things as well. But I am now doing what I wanted to do when I was 5 years old. If I could have people from the past to my dream party, I think I'd love to have William Shakespeare. I'd like to ask him about his plays, and I'd like some composers. There's a composer called Schubert who wrote wonderful music and songs. He could come along. I might have the tennis player Roger Federer too, because I quite like him. I'll hold him up a bit higher, that's right. Like you can say hello to Tabby McTat. Maybe Tabby McTat could wash the Gruffalo. You can make Tabby McTat wash the I haven't really got just one favourite book, but I would thoroughly recommend this book. I don't know if you read this book, Watership Down. It's a really, really exciting story about a lot of rabbits, and they're escaping from their warren because it's been poisoned, and they have to find a new home, and they have all sorts of adventures on the way. It's really, really brilliant book to read either to yourself or to read aloud. People often ask that question, but sometimes I say, how long is a piece of string? Because every book's different. And also, sometimes it takes a very long time to think up the book, to think up the ideas. That might take even years, and that's a very important part of it. So the actual writing might take anything between 2 weeks, if it's a very short book, or if it comes easily, to a couple of years. Very, very variable. And it's got the sort of, you can cut out the figures and slide them about, move them back, and it's got a play script inside it. I think this is the night of all the extra Gruffalo books. This is the nicest one. My 2 bits of advice would be, first of all, read a lot. Read every book you can lay your hands on. Keep on reading, because that's going to help you develop your writing skills. But also, just write. If you want to be a writer, you've got to actually start doing it. So just write lots of stories, poems. They don't have to be stories, actually. A lovely thing to write is short plays. I used to like doing that when I was at school, because you don't have to put in all the descriptive bits then. You just put in what people actually say.
Okay, guys.